the Gold Series 3 box and our thoughts on it. And yeah, so what do you think about the Gold Series 3 box?
I think it's a good box to buy. We'll have a link to my whole box opening of 5 packs right here or somewhere.
Wherever. We're not sure. I think the cameras. Yeah. Anyways,
I'll just go to it. So just check that out real quick. See what I got.
The thing I like about the Gold Series 3 box is that there's actually good cards in it, so you're not sitting there pulling it and you're like, okay, I need a Dark Arm Gold Sark, and that's like the only 2 good things in it, so you're sitting there like, god damn. Let's see. I like how if you were just to go ahead and buy a box, you basically have a Blackwing deck made, and you have a whole bunch of good cards, you have all the synchros and stuff, so if you're starting out in Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're like, hey, I want to, play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really have that great of cards, and you're like, maybe I'll just buy a box of something. I would definitely go buy Gold Series 3.
Because, also another reason why you should buy Gold Series 3 is because, it has different types of cards in it, so, you can get, you could get the Armor Master and the Armwing and stuff, or a Blackwing deck that you could make with the Gold Series 3 box. Or you could get a Judgment Dragon and get all the commons for the Lightsworn together, which wouldn't be that much effort. Maybe a little money, but not much. Or, you could get, whatever Thunder Kings in there. You can get Gale, all that stuff. So, basically, if you go out and buy a box, you're kind of, limiting yourself to one specific type of deck, which even most, actual packs don't offer. The only two that, actually offered 100% a full deck was Lighted Destruction for Lightsworn and the Phantom Darkness for the Dark Arm deck.
But that doesn't work anymore. So.
Yeah, but basically none of those two work anymore. And every set that keeps getting released is just getting crappier and crappier in my opinion. So you can't really make one specific deck around one type of card.
Yeah. Also, let's see what else was I gonna say. If you're like, I'm going to buy a box, might as well just spend a little extra money, get the Gold Series, because you're basically, when you buy a box, you're sitting there, waiting for what secret you're going to pull, and all the supers and stuff, and usually your secret that you pull isn't the one that you want, and it's total, a crap secret.
Like a Koki Maru or an Earthbound Immortal, you can get so screwed over by that, because, every box guarantees you, 1 or 2 secrets, but what good does that do if they're 50-cent secret Koki Marus, which I pulled when I got some packs, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you get the Gold Series 3, you can get a whole bunch of supers and all these good cards, so I definitely recommend getting it.
Plague Spreader, too.
Yeah, get Plague Spreader.
You get Plague Spreader.
Thunder Kings, and you get, everything.
Yeah, you get pretty much any start to any small deck that you want to make. You get a Thunder King, it's what can I put that in? I don't know. You can get some Glad Beast comments together, or you could get some Gadget Oppression.
You can make a deck for less than $20.
Oh yeah, my Gadget Oppression deck, which was literally that. The only reason why it costed $40 was because half of it was just because of one Mirror Force in it. The rest of it was common, pretty much. So it was a pretty good. It was really efficient too. So.
All right. And while we're talking about it, what's our thought on Hidden Arsenal 2? So far, we looked at it on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki, or Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if that's the final Wiki effects for everything, or what it is, because they just had pictures. I think it was just kind of a spoiler, but so far from what we saw, I think it's total garbage.
Yeah, pretty
compared to the first one, I think it's a little bit better because you think you can get more synchros, and there's more different types of monsters, but the first one you got Brionic, Mistworm, Cataster. And so you're sitting there, with really 3 good synchros that are basically staples in every extra deck.
Unless, for some reason, the synchros for that, the actual semi-decent ones, are, for a specific type of deck, I don't know, that Tiger Ice Barrier thing. I don't know about that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of, all the synchros I saw, they're all, need 1 earth and 1 non-earth, 1 water and 1 non-water, or something, something like that, and I think, I don't know, it's, depending on what deck you're running, I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't even go spend money on Hidden Arsenal 2. We didn't look at all the cards, so I'm not sure which, there has to be at least a couple good cards that people want, so, yeah. I don't know, don't get us wrong, I'm guessing there's good cards in it, we're just maybe overlooking them, but from what we saw, I give it a thumbs down. I wouldn't get it.
I gave it a thumbs down, too.
Yeah, but definitely Gold Series 3. Go
check
that out. Not Gold Series 1 or 2, because those are kind of crap. But Gold Series 3, they didn't.
See, Gold Series 1, you got like
What was in Gold Series 1?
Blue Eyes Ultimate, Don Salute,
Mirror Force. Mirror Force.
Yeah,
that was the only good one. And then
yeah.
the second one, you're just sitting there like, oh, they have all the monitor, they had the Ryza, they had the Caius, they had the Gold Sark, and they had the Dark Arm. That was it. They're sitting there waiting for a Dark Arm Gold Sark, and that's about it.
Oh wait, no, there was also like Solemn and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's Solomon.
I mean, there was a few small good things, you know,
but not as good as Gold Series 3.
Yeah, not as good as Gold Series 3, because
No,
like mostly 2 out of every 3 cards in the Gold Series you want. Normally, it's more like 1 in every 3 in the other Gold Series, and plus there's a chance that you might not even get that. Like, when I've opened my first pack that I opened my Gold Series 3 box opening, which should have a link, obviously, before in the video, or put it again right there, whatever, it doesn't matter. But,
Disappear.
the first thing, I opened a pack, and the first thing I got was...
a Judgment Dragon.
Yeah, Judgment Dragon and something else, but I was like... Okay, Judgment Dragon, I'm totally fine with that. That's legit, you know. And then like every single pack I opened had something amazing in it. Like there's no way that you can buy it.
The only 2 bad cards in it is Vice Dragon and Exploder Dragon. So unless you're gonna go for dragons, you're basically those are the 2 bad things. We've seen people pull total crap and not get a Judgment Dragon, a Plague Spreader, or any of the good cards. They kind of just get like Stardust and all the like commons that became gold. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, like, what's good and what's bad. Depends. So, yeah, that's our take on the Gold Series 3 Hidden Arsenal 2. Yeah,
basically how to make a deck for $100. If you're trying to figure out what to do with $100, if you can't find singles to buy, Gold Series 3 box, boom.
We'll make another video talking about how to, like, build up your collection and how to make actually good decks and get good cards coming up soon. So, Team Ground Boredom signing out. Genitalia! No, you can do that.
Genitalia!